Where's Mega Man? Where's Mega Man? The Mega Dude just hit the fan. It's 2000X, and Wally's escaped and built 8 more evil boss. Where's that guy I know with balls like a Rono? Oh, where? If I had to guess, I'd say on the roof. Let's pan straight up in search of proof. Perhaps he is there and flaunting his hair. 1, 2, 3, 4. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. The name is Roya, and welcome to Rockman 2. Although it says Mega Man 2, because apparently my Rockman 2 ROM doesn't seem to be working. I don't know why it wouldn't be working, because I'm using the good NES pack. But whatever. It's the second title in the series, and if you're wondering where that song is originally from, it's from Brent Black, aka Brentalfloss. Link to the video down in the description. But nevertheless, it's the sequel to the Mega Man, and pretty much the plot line is essentially Robotnik. Oh god. Dr. Wily's back, and now he has 8 more robot masters that Rockman has to destroy. It's a basic plot line, you know? And I like that. I like basic stuff in my Mega Man. But then again, there's gonna be like later installments into the series, Rockman 8, I'm Looking at You, and the X series, that pretty much make the game just a bit more complicated because you need more accessories to do other crap. But yeah, you can choose any of the 8 robot masters right off the bat, just like the first Mega Man, except you don't have to press left or right to try and find the robot master you want to choose. So we're gonna start off with Metal Man. And unlike the way that Brentalfloss sang the song, I'm gonna be playing this game completely different. By the way, this stage has conveyor belts, as you're noticing. This is actually the only way that Mega Man can actually jump from conveyor belt to conveyor belt, or move from conveyor belt to conveyor belt without having to go so slow. You actually have to jump. I'm using the Mega Fire controller just like I did for Rockman 1, so it's gonna pretty much be the same way as it was in the original playthrough. So yeah, the Mega Fire jump, however, does come in handy. Trust me, it does work. You might recall like a few moments where I was trampled by Guts Man. Yeah, I had used the Mega Fire jump to save myself there, and it actually can come in handy here too. There's actually a jump glitch in Flashman's stage. It's very rare though, but if you do encounter the glitch, Mega Man can actually avoid Flashman's flash attack. We'll get to Flashman later on, but at least that's a good glitch for you to know. And as I said before, using the Mega Fire jump here makes going across these conveyor belts so much easier. Clown Man? Before Clown Man? Yeah, Clown Man is a robot in Mega Man 8. Apparently, he's in this game and walking on gears. Or at least there's some kind of a prototype of it. I bet there's an actual name for it, though. I don't have the instruction manuals. None of us do, really. I bet the original scan is somewhere, but I don't know what the name of that robot is, so I just call it Clown Man. Now, as you might notice, I'm playing on the easy difficulty. Originally, when I did this run, it was a live playthrough and it was on difficult. That was actually a stupid idea on my part, because I did not know that there were... Well, I originally knew this, but I just wanted to make the game a bit harder for myself by playing on difficult. But difficult is basically the original difficulty of Rockman 2, and, oh yeah, unavoidable death. Mega Man can't jump that far. He can't jump more than 4 blocks. 5 blocks, sorry. But nevertheless, I'm playing on the easy difficulty because I didn't get to show off the easy difficulty in an extra video or anything, so this is pretty beneficial, you know? Excuse me. I've been having a sore throat all day for no reason. What's this, June 27? Now you might question, why am I adding this into my month of Nintendo? Now, the reason why I do have this as part of my month of Nintendo is because I don't intend on doing a month of Capcom. Because I'm always having a Capcom game come out on my channel, like, every matter of a few months or so. Like, I had Ghosts and Goblins that other time, and then I have Mega Man 1 and Rockman 2 this month. Well, Mega Man 1 came out when was that? Was that like in February, March? Yeah, that was in February. Oh god. Nevertheless, what Metal Man? Pardon me if I'm somewhat speedrunning this game. I don't know why I'm doing this for the life of me, but yeah, I actually have a lot of experience with the Mega Man series, which is why I tend to speedrun it at times. So games like Rockman 2 will definitely be ones that I'll be dealing with in terms of going very fast, if I could say it that way. Every stage will take less than 3 minutes after Metal Man, only because, well, I'm fast at this game. Now, Metal Man, basically all he does is, whenever you shoot, he'll shoot stuff, or if you wait for more than a second, he will begin shooting things at you. And when you get close to him, he'll jump to the other side. When we defeat Metal Man, we get the Metal Blade, which is probably the most broken weapon in the entire series. Now, of course, I could bother going to kill Bubble Man right now, but I decided on killing a whole bunch of other Robot Masters before dealing with him, so why not do it, you know? I usually do it this way. I usually do Metal Man then Airman first. There are some times where I can use Airman first, only because I want to give myself a decent challenge. And Airman goes down pretty pathetic with the Mega Buster, or Power Buster, sorry. This isn't Rockman 4 where it's called the Rock or Mega Buster. So yeah, still called the Pea Shooter. Picked up on a bus, called it the Pea Shooter. Also, I didn't notice for the longest time that those things that have the little spikes coming up and down, I did not know that those were in fact either, they look like monkey lawyer heads. Yes, monkey lawyer heads. Oh yeah, speaking of the word lawyer, does it ever sound like that lawyer is pronounced liar? Like the way I'm saying it, lawyer. Sounds like I'm saying liar. You know, I think that's gonna be the name of the title. I need a liar. Oh god. You know, the funny thing is, though, some lawyers, in actuality, in real life, some lawyers, in fact, do lie. That is, in fact, true. I actually, have heard of a few. Many people say that Johnny Cochran was a liar. But, you know. But yeah, the clouds, they clearly look like, air, and oh yeah, these Airman shooters, which look like Fat Mega Man for some reason. I actually have found, like, I remember showing this off in the original version. Yeah, did you see my, that energy pellet just fade away? That's something that only happens with the Airman enemy. Like, if you go off the screen very quickly, that character will not reappear. Luckily in Rockman 7 they got that fixed, but jeez. In Japan, this game is called Dr. Wily no Nazo, which is, I think it's like the rap or the secret of Dr. Wily. I don't remember the exact name of the title, but, you know. Nevertheless, Airman, he's pretty pathetic. Just keep shooting him. See? He goes down like a pussycat. Yes, I said a pussycat. Airman's a pussycat. He has a big hole, but he has blades to cover that hole, so nothing can penetrate it. But then again, how come Mega Buster shots can penetrate it? Ooh, but I digress. By defeating Airman, we get the Air Shooter. And so what is the power of the Air Shooter? Well, it pretty much just shoots 3 waves of air, but only upward. In later games, it is used for other purposes, but it doesn't really get any better than what, I'd say what the X Saga did with Storm Eagle's weapon. That's what I can think of on the top of my head. And we also got Item 2. And Item 2 is a special rocket accessory. Rocket? Yeah, Item 2 allows you to go from area to area by means of a special rocket board. That's something that Proto Man gets naturally. Oh god, did I say Proto Man? Oh, I am a filthy spoiler. I say that in most of my playthroughs where I make a spoiler though, don't I? Yeah, if you don't already know about the series, there is another robot. His name is Proto Man, and he's red. pretty much, he is the... You know, I'm saying a bit too much. I'll save it for Rockman 3. And now, yeah, the hard hats return, but they're more violent this time. They actually will run towards you if you decide to go near them. Like after they shoot, they'll just tend to like run to you. It's like they want to kill you for some reason. Everything is out to kill you in this game. You got blockheads that are moving in the... Well, yeah, you have battery heads moving in a rotating 360 style, but they're constantly going where you are. You got these ominous puzzles that are... They don't take too long, but if you miss your ride to the ladder, they can be a bit annoying. And then, of course, your own Mega Buster is out to kill you. Think of it. The Mega Buster is out to kill you in a way, because if you mess up on your shot, then you're pretty much left defenseless. There are a few hacks of Mega Man 2 and Rockman 2 that allow you to shoot up to 4 bullets. Rockman Deus Ex Machina, the shot prototype version, I don't plan on ever doing that version of the game, but it does allow you to shoot 4 shots in one version. There's also a version of it that also gives you no knockback. Excuse me. That's very decent. Also, I wanted to have this met tool consider doing suicide. Yep. I don't think there's ever one moment where I don't get hit from a met tool in this game, except for that one instance that I showed earlier. And then you have more birds. Okay, stop summoning birds. Okay, thank you. But yeah, there are bird enemies that will drop eggs and will love to have small birds, love to shoot it, follow you wherever you are. Luckily, they're easy to kill with the metal blade. And as I was saying before, the metal blade is so broken, you can shoot in 8 directions, and because you have, like, I think you have, like, I'm really gonna say, like, 26 times 3. I'm figuring there really is 72 opportunities to use the shot. And here's where I get to use the item 2 a lot. Well, okay, not a lot, but at least to get to where that was. And what are these? Hands that like to crank stuff? They're wind-up dolls. That's all I can say. These are wind-up doll enemies. Don't kill them with the Mega Buster, because they do take a pretty decent amount of hits before they can actually get killed. So I'd say pop out your metal blade and just roll away. Fire away, sorry. Fire away. I don't know what I was trying to do here. I think I was trying to refill my health, but sadly I didn't get any energy refills, so I decided to just go into the Crashman battle before getting defeated. Now, according to Clashman was the original name of Crashman, but that was only because, I think that, what was it? Like, in Japan, there isn't, like, any R's. I mean, L's. So, originally, when this game was supposed to come out in North America, Crashman was supposed to be called Clashman, but in the original version 1.0 of Mega Man 2, it featured, well, Rockman 2, sorry, I'm getting my games wrong here. In the original Japanese version of Rockman 2, Crashman was called Clashman. And honestly, I find that Clashman makes no sense. I mean, if Clashman had like a shield or a sword, then I could understand clashing into something, but no, because Crashman is just using a bomb, then yeah, it just doesn't make any sense to me. The Crash Bomber is used to destroy the special metal walls that are exclusive only in specific stages. Also helps you find some really interesting goodies. By the way, you see these shooters here? They like to shoot vertically, horizontally, no matter what direction. But the angling can be so ridiculous. I do feel sorry that these enemies didn't come back. Like, in later games, Mega Man will have the abilities to slide on the floor. And honestly, sliding on the floor is so much better with this. I do feel sad that they didn't bring back that enemy. Even in Rockman 10, Threat from Outer Space, it's not even in there. What up? And again, I'm showing off that you can use the item 2 here, because many people say that you only need to use the item 1. But no, you can use the item 2 to get across these platforms that seem almost impossible without, like, the item 3 or the item 1. But no, the item 2 is very useful here. In fact, I think we're getting the item 3 in this stage. I forget. I forget which stage we get item 3 in. No, literally, I forget. And, if you saw like 2 screens before, you could have seen, Walker Joe, or whatever the duck his name is. Oh god, that's actually his name. I did not mean to say that. I like to follow the Clement tradition of not mentioning the Sniper Joe character name for that particular game, but ever since Ryan mentioned what the names are, I might as well say what they are, and not be pathetic. You can use either the Crash Bomb or the Air Shooter in order to destroy those walkers. The walkers, I don't know what were their purpose. Like, literally. Are they just to add some extra armor? You'll actually see later when we get to Dr. Wily's castle, yes, he has another castle, that these Walker Joes are pretty much everywhere, and I think it's Wily Stage 4? Or is it Wily Stage 3? I forget. Yeah, Wily Stage 4. It's a pretty pathetic battle, but it's a pretty hard battle with them too. Can you imagine getting killed by 3 of them on the same screen at the same time? Good god. And yeah, there are many enemies, well, many robot masters, if I can say that. There are at least 4 robot masters that are weak to the metal blades. Flash and Quickman are both weak to the Crash Bomber. To my surprise, I find that pretty decent. I actually enjoy killing off Flashman and Quickman with the with a Clash Bomber, because I don't know, it just seems to give off a better feeling. And yep, we do get the item 3 here. Oh, thank God. No, really, I did not want to go through this stage without getting the item 3. You know how much the item 3 means to me in this game? The item 3 can help you speedrun certain stages, especially if you want to get up platforms quicker. That's really the only decency of it. I didn't find any better use for it besides that, but you know, it's there for a reason. And again, the reason why I'm saying it's so pathetic that you can actually use the Crash Bomber on not just Quickman, but Crashman, is because you can kill them in one hit. If you time your Clash Bomb very right, why do I keep saying Clash Bomb? If you time it just right, you can actually kill them in one hit. I don't know how that works, but it's because of the bomb reaction. Like, the bomb is there for a decent amount of time before it actually goes away. So the damage can be quadrupleized. Because they take about like 4 to 5 hits, well, at least in easy mode. In hard mode they take more, but yeah. For some reason when you pause the game here, the screen tends to go black. I don't know what causes that glitch. That's something that was in the original NES version. Now I question as to whether or not the original Mario games, I still question if Mega Man is made from the Mario titles. Those fire enemies will keep the screen lit up, however you don't want to have them on screen for many reasons. They tend to shoot at you, and here's the dreaded laser puzzle. These lasers are one-hit kills, by the way. If you get killed here, you have to restart at the checkpoint. Which, I'm being a bad anus and showing off that you can in fact survive this. I didn't even need the energy refill, by the way. And keep going, Rock. Rock, keep going. Keep going. You know what I feel this is? This feels like the inside of a chemical plant zone for some reason. It feels like the inside of a tube in chemical plant zone. Also, another reason why I said don't get killed by the Walker Joes here. You can actually go off screen and summon like, you can spawn like 4 or 5 without the flicker messing up on you. But it's now time to kill Quickman in one hit. on, quick man. Boom, 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 burn, burn, burn on the ground. Dead. Didn't even have to try. Did not even have to try. Do you see how pathetic these Robot Masters can get? Many people consider Rockman 2 to be way too easy in that sense. And we also get another useful item, the Quick Boomerang, which I think is twice as strong as the actual Mega Buster. Don't count me on that. Don't quote me on that, because I don't know if that's actually true or not. I honestly don't know if that's true. And another reason why I have a seizure warning in the description, the waterfall. Yes, Bubbleman's waterfall has... I don't know, it's just so flashy for some people that they can get seizures from this. So that's why I left a decent warning. You have been warned. If you do have epilepsy and you're bothering to watch this video, then I don't know what you're doing. But please, for Christ's sake, be careful. Unlike the original Mega Man where water physics didn't really appear to work, this game actually gives off the ability to jump as high as the top of the screen when underwater. And if you're wondering what I'm doing here, I'm trying to do the pause trick to get Mega Man in the top of the wall so I could skip the entire Spike segment. Like, there's gonna be this segment where there's gonna be a whole bunch of Metroids, and sadly, I never could pull off this trick. Even today, I could never pull off the trick. So sadly, I had to go out of my way to kill this evil fish. Oh my god, it's the Cheep from Super Mario Brothers. Why did you get so big? Why did you become so robotic? Oh god. All those are in fact mines. They're spiked items and will kill you in one hit. And that's no good. Also, I do question, why do we have Metroids? Why are there Metroids? No, really, I question, why are there Metroids in my Mega Man? I can understand with Kid Icarus Uprising, with there being Metroids in the game, but again, why are there more Nintendo crossovers in my Capcom? Capcom never makes crossovers in Nintendo exclusive games. The exception being Tetsunoko vs. Capcom, but that's a Capcom game, so that's excusable. But hey, I thought I might as well mention it, and holy crap, Mr. Krabs. Mr. Krabs, why are you out to kill humans that are in robotic suits? Yeah, that's right, Mega Man's not really he's not really a robot, he's a human in a robot suit. You don't really find that out until Mega Man 4 and the Mega Man game that was released on, I think it was the Game Gear. Yeah, the Game Gear version of Mega Man 5. It's supposedly Mega Man V, if it did in fact feature Mega Man 5 Robot Masters, but it half made any sense to me. But we made pathetic work out of Bubbleman, and we shall show you his weapon in part 2. I don't usually sound this bad in commentary, but it's a half and half for me right now. I don't like to stutter, but I am a stutterer, so that's self-explanatory. I'm just suffering from boredom, that's all. And in part 2 we shall get to the other Robot Masters.